Productivity. It feels good to do things that are important to us. Seize the day, except for when you don't. Hey, so with this whole pandemic thing going on, I'm pretty sure most of us have been up to, well, nothing. And maybe you were productive for a little while, but then you fell back into the loop of rewatching your favorite show on Netflix. This is usually referred to as a rut, a habit and behavior that's dull, unproductive, and pretty hard to change. So how do we get out of them? Before we get started, I just want to say I'm no expert. These are just some things I found to be useful. Okay. Now, method one is to create a different habit loop. Something we've been pressured to do is to either go big or go home, but in reality, it's better to simply start small and let it snowball into something bigger. In the book of Power of Habit, he mentions a habit loop. And to sum it up, there are 3 things that make a habit: a cue, routine, and reward.
But what does any of this have to do with getting out of a rut? I'm calling your manager.
I'm glad you asked, Karen. When you're stuck in a rut, you're used to a pattern of doing the same dull thing over and over again. Let's say after doing online school, you usually go to your room and start watching your favorite show. The cue is end of school, routine is watching your show, and the reward is a dopamine hit you get. Then, before you know it, it's 10 p.m. and you still haven't started on your homework. Now let's take a different approach. Your cue will again be the end of your Zoom meeting. But instead of going straight to your room to watch a show, maybe type a sentence on your laptop of the essay you're going to do. Just a sentence. This brings us to method 2, progressive overload. Meaning start with something small, like doing the dishes or cleaning up your room a bit. Usually when people feel tired of not doing anything, they immediately want to overwork themselves in compensation for not having accomplished anything. But this only leads to burnout. And finally, there's method number 3, which involves interacting with people.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. You're gonna get us killed. Are you crazy? Where's your manager?
Whoa, keep your wig, Karen. I'm not telling you to go and cough on people, just to go and have some interactions that are actually somewhat productive. Oftentimes, we surround ourselves with friends who don't make the wisest decisions and don't really inspire us to do anything. They might even go against the idea of us bettering ourselves.
Take that, little punk.
According to a Harvard study, Dr. Waldinger explains that people who are more isolated than they want to be are less happy. Their brain function declines sooner, and they live shorter lives than people who aren't lonely. Things are looking down in 2020.